Hello and welcome to Mystic Madness Tarot. My name is Jerry and this is going to be a reading for the collective. Remember that my readings are timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Let's go ahead and get started with this dice roll. This is a new dice set that we have in our shop right now. This is Visions of the Arcane. So let's see here. We're going to get a dice roll for the collective. We're going to see, who am I talking to? What's going on for the collective, Spirit? What's going on for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for their highest good? Ooh, okay. Wow, look at this. We have Abyss here. Let me see if you can see this in the camera. I might have to zoom in for you guys. We have Abyss here. We have a witch's hat there. We have a skull. There's Fear, Transform, Decision, Guide. This is a Sword and Scale. And then Illusion. Wow. Okay. Already like heavy on the Scorpio energy. Very heavy on the Scorpio energy. This is like the dark depths that I'm feeling with this dice roll right now. It's almost like you are like with this witch's hat, there's like a glimmer. I feel like there's like a glimmer of power or magic that you can feel with like emerging from within yourself. Like this is very much giving me like the Wicked Witch of the West energy here of like you know how like in like I don't know if you've seen the movie Wicked, but it's kind of like when Elphaba like realizes her power, her true power. It's like, okay, this is like, you know how like she's at first she's scared of her power because of she's scared of like all the harm that it can cause people or how people react to her power. But this is giving me the energy of like her fully realizing like, wait a minute, she has powers for a reason and she shouldn't be afraid of her own powers, her own gifts, you know. And this is what I'm getting. This is like the truth of the matter. And I think that for you, this is like a moment in time where you're having to like come to terms with your natural gifts and your abilities in this world, your spiritual gifts, your power. It's like you're being guided by your ancestors and spirit guides and the universe to truly like let that power emanate, let that power glow, let people see who you truly are. Because I'm getting this feeling of like a witch that is like hiding, you know, that's in hiding and is like scared to let people see who they truly are. But you're being guided to show people who you really are. Okay? Let me go ahead and put that right there. Let's go ahead and get some cards. Here, we're going to start with this animal spirit card here. Let's see, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? What else can you tell us? So this is a witch that is coming into her, or either reclaiming her power, coming into her power. Take it as it resonates, okay? Speaking your truth kind of energy. Yeah. You see this? Peacock. Like, this is about you strutting your stuff, letting your colors shine, showing people who you really are. Like, don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? Stop caring what other people think. Let's see, what else, Spirit? Yeah, mind, body, awakening. Oh my gosh. You are awakening to your true gifts. And this, you know, when I say gifts, I'm talking about like awakening to who you really are, meaning like it's about loving yourself before anybody else. You know what I mean? Like awakening to who you are as a person, okay? So take that as it resonates. We have civil action and voice. Sorry, excuse me. Civil action and voice. You see? Or civic action and voice. So some of you might be feeling called to speak up in the terms of like as an activist. Like some of you might be called to activism, okay, at this time. And Spirit is saying, yeah, if you feel called to speak up about something, then speak up. You know, let me get one more. I'm being called to pull one more here. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Inheritance. What is this all about? Inheritance. Some of you might be getting an inheritance, or this is about inheriting certain qualities from, you know, parents or grandparents. Like this is maybe recognizing that you've inherited certain qualities from your family lineage, okay? Like there's something about you. It's like, okay, this is an example that's coming to my mind. It's like somebody who is really smart, okay? And perhaps maybe your immediate family, like your parents, like aren't as smart as you are or something like that. But then you realize that like you get your intelligence from like a great aunt or a grandmother or grandfather or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see what else, Spirit. It's like it's about recognizing that there are certain qualities about you that make you stand out, and it's like you're recognizing that you've inherited those qualities from certain people in your life that you actually admire, that you actually look up to. Emotional labor wanted to come up. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Messenger. Okay. All right. So this is somebody, I'm talking to somebody who, it's very heavy energy. Not gonna lie. Like I'm talking to somebody who has been through the ringer, okay, has gone through a lot of karmic cycles, a lot of emotional healing, with this emotional labor card. Like this is giving me like shaman energy as well, of like healing from a lot of traumatic experiences in life. It's like for so long you've taken on a lot of pain. I'm seeing the green too, a lot of green here with this peacock energy. Same thing like I was seeing the Wicked Witch of the West in my mind's eye. But like, this is somebody with a lot of heart. Okay, so you are somebody with a lot of heart, a lot of compassion for other people. And it's almost like giving me like this feeling like a doormat kind of vibe. Like perhaps you felt like a doormat, like people like just walk all over you, and you used to like allow that to happen. But now it's like giving me this energy of like, no, I'm about to let people know what's up. I'm about to let people know who I am. This is what this messenger card is about too. This messenger is like saying that you're meant to not only speak up for what is right, okay, in your world, what is right for you, but it's also like a card of like saying that you are a messenger of God. You are a messenger of the universe. You're here to deliver some sort of message to the world, okay? Whatever that may be, take it as it resonates, all right? Let's go ahead and pull an I Spy Oracle. These are some new cards that I got, which I really love. They're fun. I really wish more decks would come out like this with this I Spy kind of thing, because it really does help like push the, you know, intuition. We have fear, number 13. Didn't I say Scorpio energy? Like literally Scorpio energy. This is like the underworld here. I am talking to a Scorpio for reals. If you're not a Scorpio, you could be a Cancer. Um, I'm also getting Leo. I'm also getting Aquarius too. Let me see. Yeah, this is really like, and it's a card of fear. So perhaps you are right now dealing with internal fear of like possibly being seen. Okay, that's what this is giving me. Please excuse the noise in the background. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Okay, a lot of stuff happening around you, I feel. Jeez. Okay, look at this. The Five of Cups, emotional labor. Like literally, it's almost like giving me this vibe of like you're having trouble seeing the positive in life. You're having trouble seeing the good in life. Let me see if you can even see this card here. Sorry. Let me fix this. It's almost like you're having trouble seeing the positive in life, right? But the positive is within yourself. That's what I'm hearing. See? Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's like, okay. So this is an energy of feeling uninspired or lacking inspiration, okay? We got the Hermit. Oh my gosh. What is going on, collective? This collective, like if you're seeing this, like what is going on? You're in hermit mode. It's like I'm telling you, like this is heavy Scorpio energy. Like I might as well just title this for Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion, and I see the butterfly there as like a sign of transformation for yourself. Like I'm getting this real sense of like you're in your hermit mode, like you're in your little cave, right, Scorpio? And and there's all these thoughts racing on in your head, right? It could be Cancer too, so don't you know don't read too much into the sign, the zodiac sign. But I'm getting this feeling of you being in the cave, and there's all these thoughts racing on in your head about what you want to do, what you want to say, how you want to present yourself to the world, how you want to put yourself out there. And it's almost giving me this feeling of like feeling a bit defeated because of what's going on in the world, or feeling a bit defeated because you don't know where you stand in all of that. See? As I said, that what's going on in the world, the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this has to do with your sense of security. Okay? This has to do with your sense of feeling safe. And I think that it's inhibiting you from feeling grounded. Okay? Hang on, let me get this straightened out because there's only so much space. And I don't want to cover up any of the words here. But let's see. This is like a feeling of like not feeling grounded because of your sense of security is jeopardized, okay? Your sense of safety is jeopardized because of where you're at in life right now. And you're looking for the inspiration. You're looking for some sort of inspiration. See, we got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like I said, like you don't feel safe. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because it's like that's kind of like a nervous tick that I do, but we got the King of Swords. It's almost like you're looking at the world and you're seeing that things are kind of chaotic in the world right now. And I'm getting a sense of like real fear sinking in. But it's like the universe is saying like you have nothing to fear. Like, yes, there's all these things going on in the world, but you have nothing to fear in your world. Does that make sense? It's about shifting your perspective into understanding that you are safe where you are. You know, as long as you can hold that frequency for yourself, as long as you can stay in alignment with the energy of safety and security, I think that you're going to be just fine. But I think that what's happening is you're seeing what's going on in the world, and you're kind of like psyching yourself out to even explore, to even put yourself out there. You know what I mean? We got Glinda. Look at this. The star. You're meant to shine, okay? Glinda's here to tell you that you're meant to shine. She's trying to wave her magic wand at you. She's trying to say, look, you know, there's no place like home, right? And with this Nine of Swords being in the reverse, underneath that, this is like confirmation of like, you gotta release that fear. You gotta release all that chaotic energy that's going on in your mind, because it's all in your mind, when in reality you're like this beautiful star that is meant to shine. You're this beautiful star that's meant to like explore the world, interact with people, you know, have fun. You're meant to like build your wealth. You're meant to build your own sense of security, okay? And the issue is just all the heavy emotions, right? And I know this because I am a Scorpio too. It's like giving me like this fear of death, okay? And I don't know why message is coming out, but there's like this fear of death that cripples many of us, right? It's very crippling to many of us. And I think that with this King of Swords being here, because King of Swords is very calculated, very strategic and all that, but very objective, right? You see how he's emotionally detached. And I think that this is the lesson here. If you're wanting to obtain this sense of peace, right? Because there's the two rainbows here that I see too. If you are wanting to obtain this level of peace and security and safety, you have to be objective about your goals. You know, whatever this is about you speaking up and putting yourself out there, strutting your stuff, letting people see who you are, like, it's about being objective. It's about not letting the emotions get to you, okay? And that's easier said than done. I completely understand that. But the trick is you have to kind of chip away at that armor, one little piece at a time, one day at a time, you know? Override your emotions, basically. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Yeah, see? Three of Cups. Have fun with life. That's what this message is about. Like, don't be afraid to have fun, Scorpio. I mean, collective. All right, let's go ahead and close out this reading with an enchanted map oracle. Let's see what message do we have for collective's highest good. Let's close out this reading, Spirit. Ooh, yeah. Look at this, goblins, okay? Goblins. You know, I do have the Victorian Fairy Tarot deck, and in that deck, the Devil card is the Goblin Market. And it makes total sense because, like, goblins are like, it's like those little gremlins, okay? That's what goblins remind me of. They're like gremlins, and they're like in your mind that are just there to like whisper nasty thoughts to you, mean thoughts to you. Like, it's all in your head, okay? These goblins are just there. It's like the no voice, okay? Like, when you want to do something, they're like the voice that says, well, you're too ugly, or you're too stupid, or you're not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, that's the freaking goblin voice that we all have in each of our minds. But it's how you handle that goblin voice that makes the difference. Are you going to let that goblin voice keep you stuck in a poverty mindset? Or are you going to say, you know what, goblin, I'm not buying any of your bullshit right now. You know what I mean? I'm not going to keep buying into your bullshit. I'm going to do me. I'm going to strut my stuff. I want to live my life in color. You know what I mean? And I think that that's the message right here, Spirit, or collective, that Spirit wants to give you. Um, and so that's all I have for you right now. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and leave me a thumbs up in the section below. Comment if you want, if this resonated with you. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so because it'll help our channel grow. And I will see you next time. Bye.